Hello, everyone. How are we doing this evening? We've got Monday Night Raw, and it seemed to be another packed show week on week. We've got Seth Rollins defending his World Heavyweight Championship against I would say the man of the moment, but he seems to be the legend at the minute, Jinder Mahal. We're getting Finn Balor and Damian Priest go up against The Miz and R-Truth, or Awesome Truth, reuniting again. We've got DIY, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso, Ciampa going up against Dominik, Mysterio and JD McDonagh. We're getting Gunther return as Intercontinental Champion after having a couple of weeks off. And we've got Cody Rhodes kicking off Monday Night Raw. So it sounds like it should be a half-decent show again. So, how is everyone doing? We had Sam in earlier, Ron saying, let's go Jinder. In the group chat, Sam has been all over wanting Jinder Mahal to win, which is quite funny. Norma's good to know Jinder will have at least one person rooting for him. I reckon there'll be quite a few. So Misfits saying, how are you doing? Saying there'll be a new Raw set. And it's not the show, it's not the set deals for the house show. Okay. We'll see that very shortly then. And like the Steam, do you mean Stream, Jack? Oh, your father will hear of this. Yeah. How's Jackie boy doing? How's the appendix or whatever the issue was there? Is it all sorted or is you getting it checked out? I've got a couple of snacky bits tonight as well. I've got a couple of different drinks. Both of them technically Coke though, or cola. Yeah, weekend was. I was at work all of it. Nothing really exciting. I was off work today. Back at work in 10 hours. But I've had a nap. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed and I'm excited for Monday Night Raw because, like I said, it looks like a banger of a show. So yeah, what's people been up to over the weekend? Did you have anything exciting happen? Was you busy doing stuff? What have you been up to, guys? What do we think about Jinder Mahal being given this opportunity? Because a lot of people have been on Twitter complaining that he's done nothing and he's been given a title shot. So if you are in the Wrestleverse, as I call it, you might have seen the tweets from Tony Khan. He's basically put Jinder over without even realizing it. It's been absolutely brilliant. So it's calmed down a little bit, but guarantee it'll flare up in 6 weeks. I'll keep your eye on it, dude. We don't want you getting poorly. But yeah, the Tony Khan tweet show has been absolutely hilarious. I didn't actually see about it for about a day or two, and then I went through it all and I was laughing my head off. It was brilliant. Tony Khan is obviously head of AEW, owner of AEW, and he's complaining that Jinder Mahal, who hasn't won a match in over a year, is getting a title shot. Turns out the bus not putting ramps out for 20 months put off full strain on your ability. I'm not surprised. That's partly what they are there for, in all honesty, I think. The ramp is there to give easy access to people. So if you're not pouring it out and making it harder for people, that's just defeating the object, isn't it? Don't get you started with Tony Khan to a meltdown. I mean, I love it. I think Tony Khan should tweet more often. He's brilliant. He's funny. but he also doesn't think about what he's saying half the time, which is the best part. So what's people most excited for about tonight's show so far? Is there anything that people are really looking forward to? Is it a match? Is it Gunther coming back? I ain't decided yet. I'm excited for Gunther returning, but I'm also excited to see a world title match for free on Monday Night Raw. And I want to see stuff with R-Truth as well. Not Jinder Mahal. You're not excited for Jinder? No. I mean, I'm excited to see a former world champion. So, plain awful and the ignorance towards the disabled is in a nutshell, yeah. Complained over 100 times in 20 months, but transport for London doing nothing. No, there's no... I was going to say there's no benefit to them doing anything, but they are giving people the ability, and the drivers are basically making it harder. He held it for a while. He did. It wasn't a transitional champion. It's insanely cold here. Yeah, it's not far off here. Let's have a look. Weather. Let's touch. Yep, -3 here. Same as what we've got in London, Jack. I mean, I can't remember where it is, but it's -7 somewhere in the US. I know there's an American football game on. Let's have a look. In Philadelphia, it's -7. So that ain't good at all. Oh, we've got Seth. He's got his daughter with him. That's nice. Rather not be reminded of the worst era of SmackDown. I mean, I think the worst era of SmackDown was probably Performance Center. I would rather not watch that than watch Jinder. We had Jinder actually arrive in a big blacked out SUV. Yeah, we're a bit. I mean, where we are, it's a little bit off the coast itself, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I know what you mean. That cold air coming off the River Humber is quite atrocious. Cody's starting to roll, obviously. Game, it got actually snowed out, yeah. We are going Cody. He still looks super sharp in a suit. Come on, you've got to do it with me. We've got to whoa. Let's go up. I'm home. Whoa. We've got to do it, haven't we? Jack only watched Performance Center era due to us, and there was nothing else in lockdown, but it was also Vince at his worst. I mean, I don't think the majority of it is Vince's fault with the Performance Center era. It was so many restrictions in place, but he was trying to keep some sort of normality for a lot of people. And again, I've said it before on this podcast. I've said it before to Dom and Ant. When we was in the very first lockdown, watching Gimme Hullywood really kept my sort of sanity, in all honesty. And that's why once we came back after lockdown, Dom actually invited me on. And yeah, I do think that Gimme a Hole kept me sane during them lockdowns. It gave me something to look at, gave me something to do, and it gave me a sense of normality as well. Jackaroo Jojo is Cody to yep. So if you basically take that off of Cody's neck and put it on your thigh, that's exactly what exactly what Jack's got. So we will be doing a Royal Rumble show, obviously. And I think we will be doing a predictions video for that one. So hopefully you guys are excited about that. So Cody's referencing Brandy on the show. It's coloured nicer. Which one? Cody's or yours? Just realised it's Rumble next week, and oh yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. My favourite show of the year. Cody's talking about the thing he came back to WWE for. And the Rumble's right around the corner. You didn't come back for the Rumble though, did you? You came back for the WWE Championship. Oh, we've got Drew coming out as well. Start of last night's game was -20. No, thank you. I would have been, if I had to play, I'd have been wearing a hot water bottle. Got your predictions for the Rumble already, Jack? Nice. We'll have to save them. You'll have to join us on the video. Stick your comments in, but this year I'm going to be trying to do a lot more of the predictions games for the shows, so people can join in as much as possible. Your tat's nicer, but you'd wager Cody's bank account is nicer. Yeah. Said J. Eisen, how you doing, dude? Hinder Jinder. No. Jinder's awesome. Not Jinder, man. So, yeah, we've got Drew coming out. I could feel a sneeze coming and I was just hovering over the mute. Chris is in. How are you doing, Chris? Prez, yep, definitely have to go out to Cora Jade. Absolutely devastating injury again. Out 69 months with a torn ACL. Joe's asking Cody what he wants to talk about. Does Cody still get AEW founder money? It wouldn't surprise me if he got something, royalties or something. So they're going to be the best Rumble in years or worst, depending on the winner. I already pretty much think I know who's going to be winning both anyway. But I have got a couple of other fun questions that I'm going to be putting in onto the predictions quiz to get people joined in. Joe's coming out. Oh, yeah. Joe's saying that Cody and Joe was tag team champions at one point. The dashing ones. There we go. Yes. Taylor, I'm all over that comment. Don't you dare hinder Jinder. Jinder's awesome. Gets so much hate. Joe's talking about having to leave WWE to get your head straight. And you look at both of their career trajectories after leaving WWE. They both went to the indie scene. They absolutely smashed it all over the world. They came back to WWE, and they came back to a big, big deal. Joe's asking if Cody remembers the last match. If Cody remembers the last match before Drew returned, and the last match before Drew returned to WWE was Cody. Jinder is and always will be a jobber. World title run doesn't change it, you mean? No, but it was a idea at the time, and I don't think the reign was as bad as people made out, and that's people didn't want him to win, and it came out of nowhere. But it was aimed at a market. But he still put on matches. It might not have been 5-star matches, but I still do think that he defended the title a lot more than Roman, and that is what I would prefer. Drew was declared for the Royal Rumble. Cody's declared for the Royal Rumble. Jey Uso could win as well. CM Punk could win. So this time last year, Jack was in agony, couldn't walk, about to pay loads for sports therapy massages so he could make it to LA. The Rumble co-stream between me and Ant made you feel great. Well, that's what we're here for, dude. That is exactly what we're here for. That one, yeah, that's when I went round to Ant's, wasn't it? And we had a couple of drinks. Yeah. Taylor will say Jinder being pinned by Priest, keep Rollins and Priest out of the Elimination Chamber. Not bad. I've got an idea that I'm going to throw to you all in a little bit. Just remind me, Money in the Bank briefcase at some point. LA was only saved for you in mid-March. Yeah, good. And Noel should Jinder Mahal be beating Shinsuke in back-to-back pay-per-view title matches? If you're trying to build a market and capitalize on that, yeah, you should, in all honesty. We got Vishal in, how you doing? Jinder Mac won because he's that powerful. I don't know what I meant there. Do you think this is Roman's final belt run? No. I think it's a simple no, but I don't know if it would be another world WWE championship. It might be a world championship. All credit for Jinder for his accomplishments. Yeah. His character just doesn't generate a lot of excitement. If he had a little of Dom's charisma. I mean, I think he's got some charisma. I just don't think it's being showcased in the right way. When it was sort of the voice piece of Indus Sher, I actually quite liked it. I thought it really worked. And I think that was a better fit for his character style. I mean, he's obviously a 24/7 champ. True. Drew's complaining about Jey Uso being brought across to Monday Night Raw. Joe doesn't have cut a good promo. He's brilliant on the mic. He feels like he's speaking without a script. It could be, but I reckon there'll be sort of key points on there that he needs to hit. So was Santa Claus, yep. Drew's talking about when he's at his best. When he's at his best, he isn't part of the business, he is the business. Good promo, yeah, completely. You look at the size of Drew next to Cody. Drew is a beast. Cody says Drew is full of grievances. Cody's talking about, is he thinking he's going to win the story? Is he going to end it? And again, Cody's not cutting a half-bad promo either. It's a really nice face-off of two people that are great on the mic, that have had very similar trajectories. Oh, Cody with that brilliant mic drop of beating Drew in the last match before returning to WWE. Love the build of Drew having a lot of enemies. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant when it's not technically a heel turn, it's a justified character trait. There we go. This is what I'm after. We've got our Truth selling Judgment Day match. Damian Priest is telling our Truth he can't carry on. Our Truth has just handed a stack of money to Priest. Damian Priest is saying that keep selling, but keep it on the damn low. Our Truth has been told he's not allowed to tag into the match tonight. Our Truth is the greatest thing in WWE, I think. It's so good. People thought Cody was coming out to reveal a cover of video game they haven't announced yet. I mean, you could announce a cover, but not announce a game. Hey, to watch Jinder win? Yeah. I'd love to see it happen. Truth becoming Hebner. Yeah. If you don't know, Earl Hebner got caught selling referee shirts out the back of his car and got sold off by WWE. So we have got DIY versus Dom Mysterio and JD McDonagh. I'm getting the poll ready for you guys. Do not worry about that. Tokyo24 is a dead set. I mean, I'd be surprised if it wasn't. We're doing our saying, yeah, don't worry. I knew you'd probably be in as soon as a match was about to come on. There we go. Polls in. Get your votes in. There we go for everyone. Do I feel like this staging is just due to a few issues caused by the weather or a new stage? Misfit said it's a new stage, but I don't know. That could be a good reason why. They might have changed it up a bit because of, I don't know, trucks being stuck or something like that, and they don't have all of the pieces needed. How was my weekend? It wasn't too bad. I was stuck at work all of it, but I was off work today, and I'm here with you lovely guys. So I appreciate you joining us. So, want a commercial break. So, as I said, I've got a few treats for myself. I has got vanilla Coke Zero Edition. And then I've got something called Curiosity Cola. So that one is all herbal, it's all botanical, and it's absolutely delicious. It's normally for that sort of bottle about £1.80, and I got 4 bottles for £1.60. So I got an absolute steal. According to Truth, take it with a grain of salt. Priest is the one behind Truth being involved. That'd be. I don't like the idea, in all honesty. But it could be. Could be. I don't know. They usually park ring trucks a mile away, so some in Texas. It's a brand new stage, otherwise they would have used the one they've been using for overseas pay-per-views. It might again be a struggle with the weather trying to get everything there. Snack-wise, I've got a wafer roll. I've got a crispy roll. I've got wafer sticks. And I've got caramel Kit Kat. So I've got them. And if I get really hungry, I've got some sausage rolls as well. And if you're from the US and you don't know what a sausage roll is, you're missing out. Tell them, Jack, how good is a sausage roll? Where's the chip seasoning? It's downstairs where I had it earlier on. Yeah, cannot beat some chip spice. They threw the stage away for Elimination Chamber, but it keeps coming back. I mean, I'd love them to do unique ones for each pay-per-view, or premium live event like they used to. But I know it's a cost expense, and it's just not worth the money. Need to find a way of getting it. Whereabouts are you from, dude? Are you UK or US? I don't like this Judgment Day theme. Not Judgment Day. DIY theme. DIY Titantron looks like they're coming back to custom Titantrons. I mean, the one that they've got there tonight don't look half bad. I quite like the big screens. I quite like the setup of it. It's cool. I do like it. I wouldn't be opposed to that being a permanent one. But I would prefer at least a unique one for the big shows, premium live events. Midlands. I mean, I could always. Do you work with Sam at Deserto? There we go. Sausage rolls are like a great bacon sandwich or a shower after a night out. It brings you back. Yes, it does. Sausage rolls are an absolute beast of a snack. That you do, yeah. If you want, do you want me to arrange sending some to Sam and he can maybe bring some in for you? Damian Priest is a Puerto Rican Kevin Nash. Not a bad comparison. We're getting Johnny Wrestling Chance. There you go. You've got the poll in. Get your votes in. You all work from home. Oh, okay, that's a bit pointless then. If you want, give me a message on Twitter. And when I get a chance, I'll buy a couple. I'll be super nice and I'll post them out to you. We're starting off with McDonagh and Gargano. Oh, McDonagh with a really nice ankle drag. I'm an angel. I know, I can't help it. There's a Puerto Rican Nash for allowing Truth selling bootleg JD merch outside. So Gargano and McDonagh brilliant sort of counter wrestling. I'd love to see them two in a proper program, one-on-one, and just give them 20 minutes. That, I reckon, would be a great fun match. McDonagh, nice wrist takedown. Beautiful. Still got that arm range. Working the back of the shoulder as well. Oh, we're getting the Johnny Wrestling chants again to get him motivated. McDonagh went chasing Johnny Wrestling into the corner. Beautiful head scissors takedown. Gargano went for something off the ropes, but dirty Dom, playing dirty, pulled the middle rope down so Gargano fell out. Ciampa comes in. Corkscrew plancher off over the top rope. Beautiful from Ciampa. Gargano again flying. Takes McDonagh over the announce desk. And we're getting Ciampa clap on the apron. I do love DIY, but I just think they need their old entrance theme. Their old entrance theme was just so good. So we're on a commercial break. So yeah, like I said, Taylor, send me a message on Twitter or Facebook, or just ask Sam, or just add me on Facebook and send me a message on there. I'm off work on Wednesday, so I might be able to get it done by then. Get it posted out for you. So if you've tried Coca-Cola before, or Pepsi, or stuff like that, this one is, I think it's about the same age, maybe even older. So I reckon it's, 1905, very similar age. But it's all herbal, so it's technically healthy. But if you're from the UK and I said fizzy cola bottles, that's kind of what it tastes like to me. And it's just absolutely beautiful. Don't use Facebook. Yeah, drop me a message on Twitter. Not a problem, dude. Where are we? Yeah, one. Where are we? Come on. So, if Coke was young, would he allowed near Prince Andrew? Jack. I ain't going there. We got AJ Smith in. How you doing? Love that cat picture, dude. Love that cat. I do love that neon effects style stuff. It's brilliant. Oh, Jack. Yes. I ain't touching that with a barge pole. Did people watch the TNA Hard to Kill over the weekend? What did you think? So obviously, they've changed the name from Impact back to TNA. Your oldest catch just walked on the keyboard. I'm sure. I'm sure. Thoughts on Mustafa Ali going to New Japan? Love it. Yeah, I think that would be a great character move for him. I still think he would work really well in TNA as well. I think that is a good place for him. Jack Perry was very interested in New Japan, true. But again, it's a very well worked story if they can do it right. So Gargano tagged in, McDonagh's in still, jawbreaker from Ciampa. Wrist wrench into a huge clothesline. Beautiful teamwork from DIY. McDonagh chases Gargano into the ropes. But Dirty Dome again with a cheap shot. Ali versus Himuro Takahashi is going to slap. Yes. That's going to be super entertaining, I reckon. Taylor needs WWE to actually use our trolls to hack into some system by accident. Rename Dominik to Dominik or something for comedy. I mean, anything that our truth does is absolutely amazing, I think. I mean, it screams a work. We know it's a work, Jack, but yeah, it's such a clever idea to send him to someone you've got a working partnership with and call him a scapegoat. Ali's facing Himuro on the Chicago show, and Moxley faced Naito. Even that match, banger sounding. So Dirty Dom's got a chin lock on Gargano. Gargano gets the tag to Ciampa, but referee was distracted. Got Eric Ross in. How are you doing? Over on Facebook, you got Steelers. How did they do? I can't remember how they did. Steelers. They didn't have a good match. I'm afraid, did they? Again, they've ignored Midian from the Hall of Fame. Speaking of Battle in the Valley, Mox versus Shingo was early match of the year candidate. I mean, it obviously should be a match of the year candidate that put on a banger after banger. Oh, what timing! Gargano went for the tag. Ciampa got dragged off the apron for Badge Eddie McDonagh. That was absolute pinpoint timing. It was beautiful. Steelers got their ass kicked. It was a shame because I quite like the Steelers. But there's no one that's going to beat us this year, 49ers. I'm afraid, Eric. Dallas lost, but I love when they lose. How are you doing? I don't want to try and pronounce that because I don't want to be insensitive to the pronunciation. Who do I think wins the Rumble? I did say we'd have a chat about it. We're going to do a predictions video. So over the next sort of week or two, ready for the Royal Rumble, we're going to do a predictions quiz. So you can all join in at home. You can put all of your answers. We're going to also have other questions like who gets the shortest elimination, who's going to be the Iron Man. So you can sort of give your votes in and you can become a whole year champion yourself. And then whoever gets it out of the presenters gets the championship. Another comment like that, and I'll just ban you, dude. Not Miami. Chiefs. I think you'll get the Lombardi. If you carry on like that, I'll just put you on timeout, dude. There's no need for language like that. Yep, cheers, Jack. Keep your eye on them. Steelers will be back next. I'm a big Alabama fan. Yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh Steelers, I think, are such a cool team. They've got the roller coaster at one of your theme parks, haven't they? That's American football themed. I can't remember what it's called. JD's going to break Santina's record via our truth. Lucky you don't have permissions. Yeah, I mean, I keep my eye on everything, and Big E return. I would love it, but I also would prefer to not see him if he's not 100% fully fit, fully active, and fully signed off by doctors. Who do I think wins the Rumble? Brock Lesnar? I don't think Brock Lesnar. I mean, I'll give you an insight. You're going to see the videos anyway. I think CM Punk wins the men's, and I think Bayley wins the women's. I think it's quite an easy idea for them to win. Storyline wise, it makes sense. Can't tell you it's not a good show. Yeah. I hope we don't see returns for the sake of the Rumble. 100% not. 100%. I expect to see Liv Morgan. I expect to see Trinity going by Naomi again. So Ciampa's building some momentum. Ducking under clothesline attempts from Dirty Dome, but gets a double clothesline to both members of Judgment Day. Cody men, Becky women. Wrong. I'm afraid. Rhea gets into the mains. Maybe. I don't see that happening either. Do you think we'll see The Rock versus Roman at Mania? I don't. I think if you're going to see it, you're more than likely going to see that Elimination Chamber. It's a 70,000 seater stadium in Australia. So they want a big, huge match for there. And I think that makes sense to put it there. Dom and Mysterio, McDonagh working well together. Double team, almost by Judgment Day. Suplex 1, 2. Kick out. Beautiful forearm from Ciampa. Tag to Gargano. Gargano. Beautiful. 1, 2. Kick out. Well, kick out slash McDonagh breaking it up. That'd be awesome. Maybe Codes and Roman again at Mania. I've already got a plan for it, dude. I've already got a plan for it. I'm just sort of tweaking the last bits, and I'm debating doing a full video on it for you. Someone made a good suggestion that if she's cleared, Dakota costs Bayley the Rumble. It could happen. I think that'd be all right. Just because Roman's not currently advertised for Chamber doesn't mean anything. One advertised for Chamber last year and ended up wrestling Sammy. Exactly. Cody is front and center on the poster, but that could change. Everybody's down, so we're getting This Is Awesome chance. Yeah, you've got great workers in the ring, and it's enjoyable. So the giving matches time now gone, and they're not doing so many jump cuts. That's another one I would love to see, Jack. Hardcore Country, Mickie James, especially with her husband now being the general manager of SmackDown. Punk wasn't advertised till yesterday. Exactly. Ciampa turned inside out with a standing Spanish fly. Top rope moonsault from McDonagh. 1, 2. Gargano with a super kick to break that pin up. Dom with some forearms. Gargano with some as well. Drop kick from Dirty Dom. Gargano on the ropes. Went for a 619. Ciampa catches Dirty Dom with a huge knee. This is chaotic, but still really enjoyable. Beautiful jumping DDT to McDonagh from Ciampa. This is how you get DIY over the main roster crowd. Pro wrestling. Then you worry about personalities. You don't even need to worry about personalities, do you? The excitement in the ring. The work they put on. 1, 2, 3. Gargano gets that win. Fantastic opening match, 100%. That was a banger. See an entrant in the Rumble, light it up and skips. Well, I'm going to quickly end that poll. So, could we potentially see MJF at the Rumble? What's your thoughts on TNA wrestling with Ziggler? You're throwing so many questions at me, Eric. I can't answer them all. DIY and Priest and Balor going to slap when it happens. Yeah. Speaking of bang, I would love to see Sheamus return. There is rumours of that as well. So I'm going to, where was the first one? Going from that one, from Eric, Cody and Roman, and Rock and Roman. So from now until Mania, you have Punk win the Rumble. Cody goes on to Elimination Chamber for the number 1 contenders match and wins that one. You then have Rock and Roman at Elimination Chamber. Roman obviously wins, leaving him to go to WrestleMania's main event with Cody. Then you have Punk going up against Seth Rollins. And you have Bayley winning the Women's Rumble, causing a bit of an implosion with Damage Control or being kicked out of Damage Control by Dakota Kai. And then at WrestleMania, you'll have the Bayley versus Io match. Does that sound plausible and make sense? Then, what was the other one? MJF at the Royal Rumble? No chance, I don't think. I think he's actually going to have re-signed with AEW. And TNA wrestling with Dolph Ziggler, I think, is a great position for Dolph Ziggler. I think if he's going to be a big heel, which is what he kind of looked like in the suit, that is the way I still really prefer him. Whether it's New Japan, whether it is in TNA, whether it is in AEW, I want him to be this heel, very similar to Jack Perry style. I reckon it's a really good idea. Andrade will return at the Rumble. Yeah, I think that's pretty much a dead set now. Same as Naomi. And with Jack's comment, the way you play that off is you do the countdown, 3, 2, 1. You get the buzzer, lights down, complete pitch black, and then you get the pop of Naomi's music in the glow, in that super energetic entrance. That's made for a debut or return. Jack Nevermind did Dunn's awful editing live until it was pointed out. Yep. As Jack's trained in directing and directing live TV, makes me sick. Someone's been doing that for years. He was a Vince yes man though, wasn't he? Still no special Chelsea Green announcement. You disappointed? I'm not surprised. MJF stuff is a worky make work face. Thinking about AJ? Maybe. Oh yeah, light it up. Yeah. I don't see why that couldn't happen, but you could also have Naomi return as well. But AJ Lee with CM Punk now back, I think that is more of a possibility. But I think I would prefer. Actually, I don't know if I would. I prefer it as a one-off or not. As a one-off appearance, I think it'd be cool. But then if she does come back permanently, do I want her as CM Punk sort of like as a mouthpiece? JD, how are you doing? Is there an acting class GoFundMe for Chelsea Green? I don't think, even if we all donated £1 million each, I don't think there's enough acting classes for her. AJ, for the first time since she retired, has been teasing a return. Yep. I think she teased a photo of after gym workout showing her abs and stuff, which was cool. She also posted a gear. Yeah, she'll be part-time. She's 36, nearly as old as Anne. I mean, I'm not far off her. Whoop, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I mean, we've been at it almost an hour, Eric, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. We love it. Misfit watched AJ on heels. She can still go. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. So at the Royal Rumble, they're doing a Connor's Cure and the V Foundation personal ringside seats, which is cool. A video package for the way. Misfit will be damned. Let's watch this. Eric likes the wrestling belt. It's our own. Give me a whole belt. There you go. So try and get it without the glare for you. So yeah, give me a whole and then we've even got our own side plates. The ones, yeah, the same on both. You know, Kevin Dunn isn't in production truck anymore when everyone's getting video packages, and you're not getting 100 jump cuts. Chelsea Green and Piper. Niven, let's get a poll going for you for this match. There you go. I've done it as the way just to save time on typing. There you go. Glad he is done, yeah. Great pun there, Jack. Pun just called out Cody for a face-to-face next week on Raw via his Instagram stories. Nice. I like that. Chelsea Green going for the pin. Indy Hartwell, I think, deserves so much more as well. She's a brilliant performer. She's got a good look on her. I don't know if it's just something's just putting people off getting behind her. Misfit really wants that. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Chelsea Green face first off the apron, ends up eating a boot to the side of the head from Indy. In comes Piper. I love the fact that Triple H is slowly getting people back to their names as well. Piper, Niven, and I mean, we've been teased with Pete Dunne. I want Pete Dunne back. I don't want the Bruiserweight. I want the Bruiserweight, but I don't want Butch. I mean, seeing Butch every week is great, but seeing him as Pete Dunne is even better. Piper Niven went for the Vader bomb. Indy Hart will go out the way. Candice gets the tag, in she comes. Didn't think they're doing in-ring segment with Punk and Cody this quickly. I mean, it might not happen yet, but it could be a good call out. Candice with a couple of step-up sentons, and then a step-up senton and a code breaker. Then comes Indy again. What are we getting now? Double team. Beautiful work there, by the way. 1, 2. Chelsea Green breaks that up. Spine bust from Indy. How you doing, Michael, dude? Like the haircut. It's not what I really wanted, but it's close enough. So, cheers, dude. Technically, it's been Pete Dunne. Yeah, but it's the name part. The name doesn't really ring it for me. Can't just admit the obvious. So the designing Butch's gear after watching a season of Peaky Blinders. I mean, when the first did the Brawling Brutes, that's what it was, wasn't it? Assisted Lion Salt. 1, 2, 3. The way get the win. Hello, mother. Crowd wasn't in that with that match, not as much. But I mean, you look at the time they had. I think he had what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whereas the DIY match with Judgment Day, it got probably more than double that. Yeah, I know, but I just wanted it. I didn't even want Butch. How often I don't get my hair cut? I mean, I think last year I had it cut 3 times, but sometimes I'll get it cut a bit more than that. Sometimes I won't. Depends on how I feel and what style I'm going for. How was your weekend been then, Michael? Did you have a good one? Did you get up to anything exciting? Kevin Dunley's Pete Dunne's Reborn. Coincidence? Hello, Dan's mum. Dan's one of the few presenters who's never tried killing you. Yeah. I mean, when we was walking back from, I can't remember if it was from Mania or if it was from, I think it was from Mania night one. No, it wasn't. It was SmackDown after the Hall of Fame. I think we walked back and me and Sam not stormed off, but we walked off and you lost your cap. So the new Aquaman movie, pretty good. I am a DC fan more than a Marvel fan, so I will still check it out. It's so nice of me. I'm a nice guy, Jack. You know I'm a nice guy. I mean, Taylor can probably not yet, but Taylor can probably benefit from that. It was after Raw. I can't remember if it was SmackDown, Hall of Fame, or Raw. But yeah, so it was the Monday. Mother says, "Hi, Jack." Yeah, just so my mum knows, because you're on Facebook, Jack can't see the comments because he's on the YouTube side, but I can bring them up on screen for you. Aquaman 2 was alright. The ending was very anticlimactic. It sometimes happens. That day, Ant tried to throw you down a ramp. I mean, I didn't want him to, but I kind of get his point, Jack. I'm going to do it, joking. Don't you know that? There we go. Taylor says I'm a very nice guy, but you'll have to wait for a few days to confirm that, won't you? Let's have a wafer. Ted watching WrestleMania. Not worried about Julia and WWE. Trips and Sean running the show. 3 years ago, you'll be thankful Julia's not going under a Vince promotion. Yeah. Went to Twitch for longer chats. Okay, not a problem. Michael's getting the US stream ads. Yeah. Yep. I mean, we're getting absolute rubbish across the year in terms of adverts. I don't know why YouTube has a limit either. No idea. Do I have to eat all the yummy British stuff in front of you? Yes. 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 I mean, they've fallen out the box, but yes. Yes. We got Aaron in. How you doing? How you doing? Happy Martin Luther King Day. Can't go to Mania live this year. Yeah. Saving up for Rumble 25 and Orlando. I know the feeling, Jack. I'd love to do a Rumble. What a shame. I mean, I haven't got any cream cakes here or anything like that. Whoever said you are nice are wrong. So it says it clearly right there. You are a very nice guy, Don. So you're wrong, mother. So I've got Damian Priest backstage talking with Judgment Day, flashing their cash. I mean, you've been across in the US for like 15 years, so I might be a different person since you last saw me properly. I'm a super nice guy. All the guys on the... If you think I'm a nice guy, just put a message in saying, Dan, you're a nice guy in the chat, just so I can show my mother. Oh, don't say that, Taylor. Don't say that. It takes a great parent to raise a great son. Jackson Tomanias, 21 other events from Eve to WWE and AEW. Want to do a poll on it? I mean, I can do. We're getting Gunther return. We've got Ludwig Kaiser. I'm putting a poll out on the YouTube community for everyone. Is Dan a nice guy, yes or no? And I'll take a photo with the results. I love Kaiser's doing introductions. When they do Bash at Berlin, do we reckon he'll do the full thing in German, maybe? Dan, you're a super nice guy and aren't holding a gun to your head right now. I know, because you're in London and I'm in Hull, so I can't be. I've got no guns. Michael's kind of sad they didn't reveal 2K24 today. Yeah, I'm afraid. Who's put no on the poll on YouTube? Who's been mean? So, Gunther finally back. Could only be one person. Well, with the 6 votes, there's actually 2 people that have done it. That's why I was asking. Thank you, Michael. You'll put yes, yeah. I mean, Gunther just become a father, so super pleased for him. I'm glad to see he's back on TV now, though. He's getting cheese as well, which is nice. I reckon you could turn him babyface completely. There we go. There's love to all the people who put yes. Gunther saying he can smell excrement in Arkansas. Gunther versus who at the Rumble? I'm not sure. I don't know. Who do you think? Put it in the chat. Whereas Asoti looks very chill. He does, doesn't he? Looks comfortable. You thought I was doing the Shane thing? No, that's that one. I was doing that one. Sending you guys all some love. Gunther saying last year he entered the Rumble as number 1, made it to the end, 1 elimination away from winning. Yeah, obviously being thrown out by Cody. Jack wants Gunther versus a certain Irishman, Finlay. I mean, I wouldn't mind a certain Irishman in Balor. I wouldn't mind a surprise like Sheamus. Gunther officially entering the Rumble, so he's not defending the title. I mean, you've seen people have the match and then enter the Rumble, so I don't see that's not a possibility. So Taylor won't mind Pete Dunne versus Gunther as his first match back as a way of proving himself to Tyler Bate. Yeah, that's a great shout, Taylor. That is a fantastic shout. If they want someone with an Irish passport and Becky's busy, Jack's volunteering. I mean, I'd take a Gunther chop and I'd be dead anyway. You like it, Tom? Do you mean Taylor? I still would love to see Dragunov debut in the Rumble, and then afterwards, Elimination Chamber, you get someone else going up against Gunther for the IC title, but then you have Dragunov, maybe Gunther and Sheamus as a triple threat. I think that should be a Mania match. You are now Tom. Okay. We've got Xavier Woods coming out. Woods is saying that him and Kaiser has a problem. Jack takes a Gunther chop in the ribs would break and won't heal. Yeah. You have a dyslexic keyboard. Or just, yeah. Sheamus versus Ilya versus Pete versus Gunther versus Joe versus Tyler 6-pack elimination match at WrestleMania. Yes, please. Sign me into that straight away. Yeah, all day long. Give me that match. Xavier Woods is calling out Kaiser for a match tonight. I'm going to do it. That match gets a like. There you go. We're getting Who's Your Daddy chance because Gunther. Is Gunther going to give permission to Kaiser? Who's Your Daddy chance going even louder? Jack saying Rumble, he crying out for a hog pen match. I mean, I don't know who it should be. Kaiser is saying after taking out Kofi last week, Woods dares to challenge him. So Kaiser saying that what he did last week to Kofi will be nothing compared to what he does compared to what he does to Xavier Woods tonight. Except, nice. By the looks of it, we're getting it now. So, are we going to get the match, or do I reckon we're going to just get a brawl and get the match next week? Xavier Woods being quite aggressive. Oh, we have got a ref, so I'm going to get a poll ready. Xavier Woods, Ludwig Kaiser. I've got it ready, so we should be doing that in a second. Woods is angry because Tyler Breeze beat him up in the week's Battle of the Brands on Up, Down, Down. The match can happen, but be thrown out like last week. Yes, you can, once we get the match officially announced, because at the minute, we just had a brawl. I'm going to move that a fraction because I'm getting some glare off it. A bit further. That's better. So I'll put the poll up. There you go. I think, yeah, we're going to get that match, aren't we? So it makes sense. So what's people got planned for the week? Anything exciting planned? Betting odds I've gone through behind Punk to win the Rumble. Yeah, Cody's third, and then The Rock's fourth, I think. Which is crazy. Let's have a look. See if we can find specials on it. Jack's on a two-day video edit. It's an exciting week. Nice. Work Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Vets tomorrow. Fans on chanting Cody at Gunther was low-key genius because Cody was the man who eliminated Gunther, 100%. Jack's going to bring democracy to Outland Mongolia. Stranger. Are the Medimintons okay, Jack? Let's have a look. Odds checker. So, yeah, CM Punk is the favourite to win. Then it's, I mean, some places have got The Rock as second or third favourite. Cody is second or third favourite. Gunther is favourite in some places. You've even got people like LA Knight and Drew McIntyre. Match is official, so yep, we've got your votes in. Just picking up Arnie's old cat's meds. Not saying you know anything, but Brock's going to eliminate Gunther at the Rumble, and we're going to get Gunther versus Brock at Mania. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. They mentioned vets, so he came out of the shadows where he normally lurk. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sounds got zombies. You mean zoomies? Normally gets them at 2. So Kaiser, Xavier Woods goes face into the 10 buck and then a chop. Not Gunther level, but still a nasty sounding chop. What mad if it's for the IC title as long as Gunther beats Brock? I know, but I mean, the one that Taylor put in earlier on, that 6-pack match is an absolute banger. Sheamus, Ilya, Pete Dunne, Gunther, Drew, and Tyler. I don't think you could put Brock in there, but if Brock could do it, I think that'd be a beast mode of a match. Binks is playing with foxes, got the flea treatment, so he doesn't like you. Oh, that's a shame. Xavier was trying to fight back against Kaiser. Off the ropes. Oh, shot spring crossbody. Nice. Went for a pin. Got a 2 count on Kaiser. So we've got 11 people in. If you haven't already, a like and a share on the video would be very nice. We would appreciate that. And a subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Kaiser raining some right hands down. And a straight kick to the back of Xavier Woods. Kaiser trash talking, saying you're going to take Xavier Woods' head off. Xavier Woods with a splash into the corner, raining some right hands down. Xavier Woods gets out of there. No, not Xavier. Kaiser gets out of there, takes the legs out of Xavier Woods. That's what I meant. Let's just make it a 10-match battle royal. Add Carmella, Brock, Noam Dar, and a wild Gable. Yeah, that'd be great fun. I think they should do, I mean, that 6-pack that you said earlier on, maybe as a ladder match. Because I think that'd be absolutely banging. We got nothingness in. How we doing? Danny Dan the Man Dannison, what's good? I mean, my drink tonight, Curiosity Cola, absolutely delicious. That is very good. And an old school chocolate bar that I got some more of today. Milky Way's Crispy Rolls, they're good as well. Hopefully that answers your question, dude. Thanks for joining. How are we doing? Nice. Yes, very nice. Royal Rumble main ideas, trial by combat. We got a small tease of Brock Gunther during the Rumble last year and the crowd popped for it. Yeah. If you do make it a ladder match, replace Tyler so we can have him disrupt, make Pete win the title and replace him with a debut in Charlie Dempsey. I don't think you should be debuting Charlie Dempsey at Mania. I think it would have to be debuting a lot earlier, maybe even in the Rumble, because then you can build him up as a legitimate participant. If you debut him and then put him straight into a match at WrestleMania, I think that's not a good position for him because the crowd won't know who he is unless you are a big NXT follower. Kaiser grabs Xavier. Xavier's shoulder first into the ring post. Just dreaming. I mean, last year, I don't think Finn quite liked ladders in that Hell in a Cell with Edge. So, I mean, I'd still like to see it. I think that would still be great. But I reckon you're going to get Damian Priest versus Balor at Judgment at WrestleMania. I think that is the match I think that we're going to see. Sort of implosion, probably around Elimination Chamber time. Imagine if before 30 is out, he puts on a Burberry. Maybe. While we're talking of Balor and stuff like that, I did say I would have a quick sort of little idea about Money in the Bank, because obviously Damian Priest has got that. How do people feel about when maybe Damian Priest goes to cash it in, he finds in the briefcase the contract, but it has either it has been taken out or it is in there, but it has been signed by Finn Balor. So Finn Balor is the one that gets the title opportunity instead of Damian Priest. You could either have it where Damian Priest or R-Truth opens the briefcase backstage to put something in there, and there is no contract. And Finn Balor is the one that has taken that contract, so he gets the match. I think that is a great way to start the implosion of the Judgment Day. You could have it happen at Elimination Chamber, because then right after that, you can then push that match for Mania. You could involve Truth's goofiness to make it happen, and Truth uses it as like a napkin or something. Finn tells him he'll sort it and steals it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think you could have R-Truth just wanting to put a bit of merch in the briefcase for Damian Priest, and then Balor takes it that way. I think it's an interesting concept for the briefcase that we haven't seen before. And I think with having R-Truth there, I think it's a great little cheeky bit of fun that you can have before the serious beatdown that Damian Priest would be putting on Balor. You could have Gunther eliminate Brock either way. It's great for setup for the match. Yeah, it could be. I think if we're not going Gunther versus Brock at Mania, I don't think I want them set up either way. We've seen it a few times. Yeah, Punk used to carry his gear in it. Big E's in no hurry to get back in the ring, even if he is cleared. I'm not surprised. It might sort of put you off a little bit with what's happened. We're both in agreement that Truth does need to be involved. Yeah, 100%. What's up, brother? Is that a Hulk Hogan reference, or is it just you saying hello to your brother, actual brother? I know it is. How are we doing? My mother's been in already. She joined on Facebook earlier on. Cashing on the Rumble winner at Elimination Chamber? Maybe. I don't see how, because it's technically, yeah, it could work, but why would you cash in on the Rumble winner when you could just cash in on cash in the match like they did at WrestleMania 31 with Seth? Why do I think Bobby Roode hasn't come back? He's producing. I think he is, yeah. Producing matches for WWE. Hi, Uncle Dan. Hello, Chloe. Guys are up and over the announce desk. Oh, Xavier Woods is bleeding from the mouth. Theory cashed in on the US title. Oh, Kaiser throwing that announcer's chair. Xavier Woods got out the way. but it's still cashed in on a title match, which I think that was the whole point of it. Xavier Woods with that chair off the back of Kaiser. Xavier Woods disqualified because he was in that chair. Obviously, that is probably what should happen, but Xavier Woods is grabbing a steel chair. Kaiser with a kick to that chair, taking Xavier Woods down. Rumble winner defends their shot, gives Priest longer time to cash in properly if he wins. Probably not, because Mania is before Money in the Bank, so it means that if he holds the Money in the Bank briefcase, he can hold it after WrestleMania, whereas if he wins the title shot, he would lose it earlier. Not going to lie, there's been a few unexpected bangers with New Day, Viking Raiders, and Imperium. Yeah, 100%. And you've got Bronson Reed thrown in there as well. Xavier Woods picking up the steel stairs. Went for the steel steps. Kaiser got completely out the way. Steel steps went off the ring post. Xavier Woods is a man possessed, isn't he? Misfit misses Money in the Bank being at Mania. I do, but I think it was a good enough concept for its own show. Because I think that as a stipulation it is main event worthy. Same as Elimination Chamber. Hell in a Cell, it should be a feud ender, so it shouldn't be a specific pay-per-view. And the games you could cash in on it for years. Don't understand why you would go after the Davis belt if you can go undisputed world champion. WWE didn't pause the chair going into Woods' face in the reply like they've done in the past. Yeah. Exactly. Kevin Dunn's gone, we're not going stupid cuts. Don't think Ludwig considered the consequences. Probably not. Probably not. Xavier Woods, even though technically he was being very heelish, was still getting cheered there. We've got Bronson Reed backstage in a suit looking dapper. Bronson Reed is talking about someone holding a championship. But the title will be held by Big Bronson Reed very soon, by the sounds of it. So he's either going after Seth or Gunther. Didn't see him with a tag partner, so it can't be that one. Who do we think? Do we think it's Gunther? I reckon them two big men slapping some meat would be awesome. Yeah, what shall I have? So we are just on a commercial break at the minute. Yeah, do we think Bronson Reed is going after Gunther, or do we think he's going after Seth Rollins? Let me know, because I don't know what it could be. No idea. Noticing some major went through since Kevin Dunn, they've scaled back a lot on those things WWE was against, like blood, pause, and chair shots. Little bit, yeah. Gunther, next big Seth feud. Bronson's been wanting a match with Gunther for months. I think it's a great pairing. I think they would work so well together. I mean, I think that could be one match that is guaranteed for Elimination Chamber down in Australia. Yeah, I think you've got to have Bronson Reed, you've got to have Rhea Ripley. You can probably put Grayson Waller in there. They should all three be in big matches down in Elimination Chamber. Bronson versus Gunther should be a banger. Rhea, you could put her up against anyone, I think, and it'd be great. And then Grayson Waller, maybe put him. Could you put him in a match against Logan Paul for the US title? Because I reckon that would be quite good for clicks. Gunther can't go to Australia right now because of visa issues. Might be sorted by February time though. However, it's time for you to drop the title. I think she's going to do it at Mania. I think you've got to take the title off her at Mania. But who would you rather drop the title to, Taylor? Jack's wearing the Rhea shirt you bought from SoFi. I can't remember which one I've got on. Oh, funnily enough, Jack. Funnily enough, don't worry, this isn't going on onlydance.com. There we go. So Xavier Woods being interviewed backstage, but Kaiser coming out of nowhere to attack him. Oh, Jey Uso stopping him. Jey Uso versus Kaiser. That'd be awesome. Glenn said it won't be sorted out by then. Probably not. That's a shame though. Jey Uso interferes, yeah. That was in your wardrobe after Texas. I mean, this is one that you got me from Mania, wasn't it? So I appreciate that, dude. I do appreciate that. So what have we got? Oh, so we're going a video package for how the main event came about. Seth freaking Rollins versus Jinder Mahal. So Seth's talking in the video package about making the title the most prestigious in history. So I don't know. I would have liked a bit more of a build to this, but I mean, I don't mind either way. Bayley goes after or an unexpected Kairi Sane. I think Bayley's going up against Io Sky. So I think that's the way that you'd go that way. Rhea, I don't know. I really, really don't know. Let's have a look at the Raw roster, see what we think. I mean, Becky versus Rhea at Mania. I think that's a headline match. Depending on how Liv Morgan gets booked, if she returns at the Rumble, Liv Morgan could be a good shout. You've also got obviously the Nia Jax option. Is that out to leave the US 6 months? Okay. I might have missed it. He'll miss Chamber and Backlash. Okie Rhea will lose to whoever wins the Rumble, so Bayley versus Bayley or Liv. Yeah, I'd be going Bayley versus Io. So Liv and Rhea, I think, could be a good shout, but I reckon Bayley's winning the Rumble instead anyway. The Roman LA was the size of ours, but the one in Texas needed Georgia Walker. Okay. Taylor's dreaming that Damage Control stays. I reckon Damage Control stays together, but I reckon you kick Bayley out and then Dakota Kai becomes the mouthpiece. Yeah, your dream. I'm not dumping on your dream, don't worry. Wouldn't discount Becky for Rhea at Mania. Yeah, 100%. That's the way that I'd be going. WWE's made it clear it's going to be Io and Bayley. Yeah. Liv versus Rhea at the Chamber. I think that'd be a good shout. Liv's been busy running through Jack's dreams. Yep, I'm not surprised. Rhea and Becky, Io and Bayley are the main programs. Yeah, that's literally what I've been expecting for the past probably month and a half, 2 months. Where's my bookmarks? Where are you? She'll have to book at that time and be doing a face run. Yeah. I reckon you have Rhea lose at Mania to Becky. Obviously, Becky's super babyface. Bayley would be babyface going into the feud with Io. So yeah, I think that would work. Looking after Mace. Aren't you nice? Chloe. Hello. Can you get a vote? You can. Yes, you can. She's from Limerick. Denying a woman from Limerick's a good way to ensure you're shanked. Probably. I wouldn't know. Actor Paul Walterhausen name dropped DDP, Cardona, Ibushi, and reference to Dudley's in his Emmy acceptance speech. I'll have to go and check that out. I will have to go and check that one out now. That one. I can close that tab. Do I think Okada at the Rumble? No. I reckon he's signed with re-signed with New Japan. I mean, I would be shocked if he hasn't re-signed with New Japan. But I would love to see that coin drop at the Rumble. It would absolutely pop me crazy. His contract won't be up till then. No, I don't think so. But it's just such a tease, isn't it? MJF said he wanted to debut on the Raw after WrestleMania, which again technically lands up roughly with when his contract expires. So Tozawa versus Ivar. Let's get that finished. Tozawa. Ivar. There you go. Get your votes in. He's trademarked the name Painmaker and his ring name. Yeah. Raw 3-hour show, only one women's match. That's disrespect from Kevin. I mean, we're an hour and 45 minutes in. We've still got time for another women's match. Jack saying West, no Raw Underground. There was rumours of it going on to NXT at some point? Don't think he's re-signing because Okada just trademarked the Rainmaker name, which is something you wouldn't be doing if you were staying. He might be protecting his investment in his name. Could happen. There's another women's tag match set for later. Later, maybe. I don't know. So Tozawa versus Ivar. This should be. It should be a squash match. It should be, but I reckon it will be quite fun. Tozawa, R-Truth, they need their own comedy show. It'd be amazing. We've got Maxine Dupree on the outside. We've got Valhalla. Ivar talking trash to Tozawa, calling him a little man. I mean, compared to Ivar, most people are little. So Tozawa in the corner having his face shoved off. But Tozawa sternly looking, and a big right hand to Ivar. Tozawa is a little pocket rocket. Tozawa went for a whip, but Ivar just put a straight stop to that. Huge spine buster. Oh, no, it was a DDT counter. Tozawa hulking up, ripping his shirt. Awesome. Crowd are loving it. Last WrestleMania was the only time I were allowed to say it's not terrible. I saw the man tear his quad. I mean, we saw Balor get busted wide open as well. So Ivar going up to the top, looking for that moonsault, but Maxine Dupree's on the. Maxine trying to be distracting. Tozawa kick to the head. Tozawa sunset flip powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Tozawa gets the win. Tozawa just beat Ivar. Crowd absolutely popping for that. Oh, Valhalla out of nowhere, taking out Maxine Dupree. That's the whole point of the match. It was setting this up. Tozawa trying to help Maxine, but it's a spinning heel kick from Ivar. Maxine up, and it's a headbutt from Valhalla. So Tozawa might have won the battle, but he might lose the war because Ivar's going up to that top rope. Huge doomsault from the top, landing picture perfect on Tozawa. That looks very rough for a landing. Could there be teasing the return of Eric and then setting up Viking Raiders versus Alpha Academy again, do we think? That could be a way they're going. I think that would be quite nice. I think Eric doesn't even need to return, but I think the Viking Raiders need to be back. But Ivar, as a singles performer, has been absolutely fantastic since basically being solo. So what else have we got left? So we're actually getting the reference on Raw from the CM Punk Instagram feed. So we've still got Balor and Priest versus Miz and R-Truth, and we've still got Seth versus Jinder. Oh, we've got Rhea coming up as well. So, could we see Rhea going up against at the Royal Rumble if she defends a title, do we think? Or do we think she could be defending it against? We got Daniel Wiley in. Sorry, late. No problem at all, dude. No problem at all. You're here. I know you're going to hit that like button. You've already hit the subscribe, so it's all good, dude. It's all good. You missed a banger of an opening match, though. We had DIY going up against Dominik Mysterio, JD McDonagh, and it was a absolute corker of a match. If you do get a chance, go back and watch that one. Rhea versus Naked Midian. I mean, Jack, you could play Naked Midian quite easily, I think. Like all your father will hear of this. I love the fact you're doing the Harry Potter references. And you should have put Potter. Emphasis on the P. 10-19 in a month. Nice. Potter. Exactly. Well, yeah, happy birthday when you're 19 in a month. I know you'll probably be back in before then. I know I'll be here. I'm covering the Rumble. I'll probably be covering Monday Night Raw around that time as well. So, yep. We'll wish you a happy birthday, even closer to the time, dude. Tom Felton comes into the cinema a decent amount, trying to make him say the line. I mean, I'd love for him to do a little video for me, or even a sand Funko. I mean, where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's on the shelf above. I have got Draco on my shelf already, so I wouldn't mind. I'm not a big sand collector fan, but I mean, a sand Tom Felton Funko, Draco Funko wouldn't be bad. So we are on a commercial break, but we are coming back, very shortly. Jason Isaac, Sanjak's USS Discovery. Well, a box of his USS Discovery. That's cool. Jason Isaacs was Draco's dad, wasn't it? Yeah. Thought it was. Just had to double check. He's luscious. So we've got Alpha Academy backstage. We've got the Creed brothers as well. Oh, there's Arvin Niles there as well. So Arvin Niles basically saying that Valhalla's going to going to pay for this next week. Valhalla versus Arvin Niles. Mistake spelling, but he's sticking with it. Yeah, that's fine. So Gable versus Ivar next week, by the sounds of it as well. That should be an absolute banger of a match. Here we go. We're getting Marmy come out now. Rhea Ripley. I do quite like this theme song. I eat, sleep, bleed. What do we reckon she's here to say? This is where Rhea just enters the Rumble and tries to beat Io. Rhea's super over. It's so easy to keep her hyped up and looking strong until Mania. So Do I reckon she's opening a challenge for Rumble? Or is she going to declare herself for the Rumble? Because I don't think declaring... I don't think declaring for the Rumble makes much sense, but it might happen. So Rhea's talking about its hair championship. She's issuing a warning for anyone, for whoever wins it. Taylor's clearly playing around. We know it'll be fun. Rhea's talking about don't waste your opportunity by challenging me, basically. Keeps it nice, it's simple. Mammy's always on top. But, yeah, Becky's coming out. We're going the face-to-face. So we're already teasing that WrestleMania main event. They're not going to have Becky at the Rumble, surely. Nah. I reckon they're just teasing, saying, because Becky's declared for the Rumble, I'm going to win the Rumble and I'm going to come and take you out. Becky, has she had some blonde put in her hair? Looks like it. Becky just having a bit of a stare down before facing the hard cam, getting the crowd hyped up. Yeah, she's already declared for the Rumble, Taylor. So it makes sense that if you think you're going to win, you're going to sort of shoot your shot at Mammy. So Becky stood with a mic. Two people, very different but very similar journeys. Becky's saying two of the best to want to come across and ever do it. Didn't see Becky declare. Yeah, it was a few weeks ago, I think. Misfits got goosebumps. I mean, are you cold or something? Might be cold, I don't know. I mean, I know it's very cold at the minute. Becky talks about she went on to the main event, WrestleMania. The other didn't. Becky's saying one has the strength of a bear, the other has the heart of a lion. This is nice from Becky. I quite like this style of promo from her. Becky said Rhea might be better than her yet. Can't just declare you're all in. I mean, Becky and Seth jumping ship would be crazy. Number 39, Jack's going to bring a gun. I don't think that's wise, Jack. I don't think it's wise at all. Becky wants to prove that Rhea's not better. It's happening at Mania, 100%. It's 100%, in it. Done hated Becky the accent. 28. Makes more sense now, Jack. Yeah, it's clearly happening, isn't it? 28. No. WrestleMania 40. It's a no DQ, so Gunn will help you win. I mean, I still don't think it'll work. Rhea saying, I'll see you at WrestleMania. I still don't think Becky's winning. I'd love Becky to win, but she's already had that pop. She's already has that accolade. I reckon Bayley deserves an accolade more. So we've got Seth backstage. So yeah, even the announcers are saying it's super cold by being able to see Seth's breath. Like Liv, but Liv versus Rhea is not a Mania title match. Becky versus Rhea is, yeah. I don't think anyone was disagreeing with that fact, Misfit. So Seth is going to continue fighting to take the title into WrestleMania. Bayley deserved it, but Becky is more in the right place face-wise in the few weeks we have left to Mania. I mean, we've got plenty of time for Bayley to be kicked out of Damage Control. I think there's plenty of time for Bayley to be a face and be a big Bayley hugger face. Seth getting the crowd hyped up. Becky and Cody can win the champs to get title matches. Said it earlier on, dude. Said it earlier on. Yeah, that's the easiest booking decision between now and Mania that we need. You have Bayley and you have Punk win the Rumbles. You have Becky and Cody win the Elimination Chamber #1 contenders matches. It's easy. So we're getting The Miz come out. So we're getting Awesome Truth. So let's get a poll ready for you guys. Awesome Truth going up against Balor and Priest. Awesome Truth. Balor and Priest from the Judgment Day. There you go. Get your votes in. WWE in the span of 3 months set up 3 of the world title matches for Mania. Already done for you, Hassan, don't worry. If Charlotte was healed, would we be running back Charlotte versus Rhea? I don't even think we would. I think Becky versus Rhea is the match that people want. We've seen Charlotte versus Rhea at 2 separate WrestleManias. We don't need it at a third, I don't think. Cody Roman, Punk Rollins, Rhea Becky, Io Bailey, Gunther Brock. There's a good selection there, I think. But again, I'd still... Would we want Dragunov to debut on the Raw after Mania? After Gunther retains his IC title at Mania? And then you have Dragunov debut and puts the challenge to Gunther saying, I beat you before, I can beat you again. That's the way. Would that work, do you think? Charlotte doesn't need another Mania title match. It's all she's ever done. It's time for someone else. Yep. Awesome Truth headline, the only WWE you saw live. 2011. Is it Fatal 4-Way? It'd take a big match at TakeOver for Dragunov to drop the title. Yeah, but if he drops the title, you could have him show up on the Raw after WrestleMania, I think. Bronson Reed versus Seth at Chamber. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier on when Bronson Reed sort of teased the match with a world champion. Teased the match with a champion. I just thought, did you go to a Survivor Series? I know you haven't done Rumble. I don't think you've done a SummerSlam, have you? Have you done a Survivor Series? WWE confirmed Cody and Punk will meet face to face next week. Nice. Truth and Judgment Day graphics. There we go. I love our Truth in everything he does. Truth is coming out with Judgment Day. This entrance, Misfit loves it. Taylor loves it. It's epic. Was Survivor Series? Yeah, I remember you saying you've done two of the big four, and yeah, I'd love to do a Rumble at some point. Outros behind Judgment Day. Brilliant. Went off the human backslide, maybe. Don't know. Can't remember. So Outros has been told he's not allowed to tag into the match. So it's basically The Miz versus Balor and Priest, or it should be. But is it clever enough? Is it clever where you can have R-Truth? Oh, R-Truth has just dropped all of the money. R-Truth is so cool. So that's Balor's cut. So he's pouring it in the pocket of Balor. Is it Benjamin's? You call it Benjamin's, don't you? Everyone seems to be getting a share. R-Truth gives Dom a hug. JD McDonagh is basically being told he's not getting his cut because he's not a member of Judgment Day. He did technically win the match on that stipulation. Priest is just walking about collecting the other bits of cash. So yeah, does R-Truth start the match? Because then technically he's not tagged into the match, has he? Balor just takes Truth straight down. Truth came out with JD like a manager does in the trios. Entrance is on 2K. Ben is on the 100. Yeah. Starting the match. R-Truth starting the match is genius because he's not tagged in, has he? R-Truth clocked Balor and apologising. My bad, says Truth. Balor's just stomping the life out of R-Truth. Balor's stomping the life out of R-Truth. We're getting Let's Go Truth chants. Truth is what Sammy was to the Bloodline. I don't know. Sammy was. I think Sammy was more like a gel holding most of the Bloodline together at some point, whereas I think Truth is there to have fun with the Judgment Day. Oh, such a good drink. I'd love to be sponsored by Fentimans. Just send me a bottle and I'll have a drink of that on every stream. Truth has injected new life into the Judgment Day. People are getting bored. I mean, in that sense, yes. Truth really does look like K Quick. Yeah. And Ron Killings from TNA, was it? Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, go check out Ron Killing's rap albums. They are actually they're not half bad. Rep My City is actually on my Spotify playlist. I love it. So we've got about 40 minutes left. What shall I have? Oh, the crispy rolls. Former NWA and TNA guys. Yep. McDonagh hates truth as much as Cole does Dom and JR with Triple H. They live with El Generico now. I mean, Kevin Steen and El Generico supposedly have lived together. So just coming back on to Monday Night Raw. R-Truth is still in the ring. Balor with a chin lock. So Balor's still got that chin lock. Truth fighting back right onto the midsection, but Balor with a knee. In comes Priest. Priest looked a little bit conflicted for a second there. Truth with a jawbreaker. Creates a bit of separation. R-Truth looking for that tag. But Balor gets a tag. R-Truth and Insiguri. Miz really wanting that tag, but can Truth tag back in after this, do we think? Truth tags. In comes Miz, clothesline to Balor, and a second. Ducks Priest. Priest taken out over the top of the clothesline. Balor tossed to the apron. Miz takes legs out, forcing Balor's face off the ring apron. Priest tossed over the announce desk itself. Balor in the ring. Miz back in the ring. Escapes from Judgment Day on the outside. Very, very quick from Miz. Miz with a code breaker to Balor, 1, 2, and a kick out. Miz is still such a good performer. He might not work as often as a lot of the other stars, but he really works. Miz looking for a skull crushing finale, but Balor gets out of that one. Clothesline in the corner. R-Truth tags back in. Truth with a scissor kick. Beautiful for a 50-plus year old. Brilliant. Miz taking Dom off the apron. Truth takes JD McDonagh off. Priest comes back in. Big kick to the Miz. Truth was looking to it. Truth was looking to hit Balor, not Balor, Priest. Truth hits Balor with a heel kick. Priest not happy about that. South of Heaven choke slam. Miz is incredible and easily Hall of Famer, yes. Balor gets that pin. 1, 2, 3. Bring Awesome Truth back. I don't think you need to. You can just keep having them play off like this because it's quite fun. Getting JD with the spoons. I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning. I don't know if they're open at the minute. It wasn't a great match at all, was it? Oh, here we go. We've got Jinder Mahal backstage. Sweet God, your nearest Wetherspoons is terrible. We've got some nice ones in. I was going to say nice ones in Hull. Yeah, I would say they are nice Wetherspoons. I reckon overall they're probably a 6 out of 10. So Mahal's talking about his clear in his head. He's got clarity to win the title. So Seth hasn't been pinned in a one-on-one match in over a year. That's an interesting fact. So, we've got Shayna Baszler coming out. This is unexpected. So, we've got Zoe Stark as well. Nice. It's nice to see these two teaming up because they work really well together. So, that one. Stark and Baszler versus Knox and Natalia. I don't see this going very long if it's already half past. Let's get a poll going. Stark and Baszler, Knox and Natalia, get your votes in. There you go. Roman's not been pinned since Trump was in power. Well, yeah, true. So, wrestlers' birthdays, segment I do every week. So, 15th of January, if you're in the US still, you have got Bull Buchanan, who was member of Right to Censor. You've got Kelly, and you've got the child himself, Shane McMahon. And then there isn't any for the 16th, which is where I am. So if we went for the 14th, so Sunday, you've had Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You've got recently released Matt Riddle, and you've got Casey, Catanzaro, or Katana Chance. Is it? I can never remember which way around it is. Yeah, Katana Chance owes one half of the women's tag team champions. So it was her birthday on Sunday. So happy birthday for Sunday. There we go. Hello, hello. It was such an annoying entrance theme, but I mean, it worked for her. Roman was pinned last year at Money in the Bank. Yeah, Roman actually took the pin in that match. Yeah, that's how we got the title match at SummerSlam. Let's have a look. It's not that one, Money in the Bank, yeah. The Usos beat Roman and Solo. And yeah, Jey Uso got the pin on Roman. Yeah, so Roman was last pinned before Money in the Bank. December 2019 was the last time, with Baron Corbin at TLC. So from December 2019 up until today, Roman's only been pinned twice. Yeah, just in singles. 2019 was the last time Roman was pinned in a singles one-on-one match. Yeah, it's a long time to go without being pinned. So we've got Nakamura backstage. So last week I could not cause the damage I desired, which made me angry, says Nakamura. That has left me hungry. Cody, you should keep an eye open. Our story doesn't end until I say so. Now I turn my hunger towards the Royal Rumble, says declaring. A hungry Shinsuke is a dangerous Shinsuke. 29 other men, all hoping to make it to the top. 29 men. I will feast on their dreams. Four years and changes a pretty big stat. I think Midian should beat him. Nakamura was announced for the Rumble at the same time Becky was Osaka. So I've got Tegan Knox coming out. And Natalia as well. So the match itself became earlier on. Misfit shares birth month with Julia. Nice. So Zoe Stark and Tegan Knox starting it off. Also same age as well. Okay. Tony Khan better watch main event tonight. Kevin, I love you. Tony Khan's probably watching it thinking, how is this guy so over? And then Tony Khan better look at himself and go, actually, it was my fault. We're getting Tegan chance. Last week, as a joke, you'd said Jinder would get the belt. Maybe. It could happen. Tony Khan thinking, what's the cage match rating? I'm not going to do it in that voice, Jack, but I know what you mean when you say Khan. So Shayna was tagged in, body shots to Tegan. Stark tagged back in. Huge chop. Tegan trying to fight out the corner. Tegan still trying to fight back out that corner. Shayna's in. Tegan with a head kick. Shayna's brutal. Natalya comes in to make the save, but tossed to the outside by Shayna. So look. Is Dwight doing a guest tonight? No. Don't think so. Knox blocked. Shayna dropped off. Cross body from Tegan. Uppercut. Tegan trying to get to the corner to get a tag. So Natalya was calling herself the best of all time. Do we think that's true? Basement dropkick to Stark from Natalya. But release German. Stark gets that. Went for the Z360, blocked by Natalya though. Natalya going for the sharpshooter. Start creating some space. tag to Shayna. Shayna sort of got the blind tag there. Double team, but couldn't get the clothesline to get her out. Discus clothesline. Followed up with a boot. 1, 2. Shayna kicks out. So he's Dark intercepting. I think that is the double greatest. Won't be dead calling yourself the butt. No, I wouldn't either. Shayna's got a chin lock, bulldog style, nearly. Natalya taps out. So Zoe and Shayna get that win. So, yeah, we've got it confirmed face-to-face, CM Punk and Cody. So next week we're going Avinal and Valhalla as well. So we're also going Chad Gable and Ivar. Next week is already stacking up. And Priest and Drew McIntyre as well. So stacking Monday Night Raw next week. Jinder came up to 0 reaction. Yeah. Okay. Oh, in the share as well. I love the fact that Michael Cole said in the sheer. There you go. Get your votes in. Poll's already on for you. No reaction, but a Tony Khan pop. Can you get a vote? It's already done, dude. So we've got less than 20 minutes left for a world title match. Nowhere near long enough for a decent one. And a share to join in the beatdown when it becomes a triple threat. I don't think so. I think they're They're going to try and cause a distraction, but that could help Seth instead. At least they came again. Yeah. Again, I didn't mind the Indus share with Jinder because I thought it was a good mouthpiece. I don't know whether Indus share works without Jinder now. Now I've seen it. Don't let you down. So you're hoping for a Jinder win as well then, Taylor? So, I mean, 75% of you think it'll be Seth. Someone thinks it'll be Jinder. I mean, I'd love it to be Jinder. I don't see it happening, but it'd just be such a curveball. It'd be amazing to see that. They might need to go see a doctor at this point with all the coming he's been doing. Yeah, probably. So the Kevin Owens show has got Logan Paul as a guest. There we go. Got Seth coming out. It's WWE's fault for the video because I'm not surprised. Yeah, it is. They teased him for so long. Just something to make Seth lose it. Priest involvement, yeah, maybe. Love him as a wrestler is just stagnant. The exact reaction Jinder got. Let's see. What do we think? I mean, we've got 13 minutes left. That's with. We've still got the intros to go as well. Hmm. hoping the reports of extra pyrotechnics are true. Hopefully. I'd love to see a few more pyro, a few more fireworks, stuff like that. Someone's got a sign saying it, unite us Jinder, which is interesting. Very interesting. Here we go. Main event time. Indus already getting involved, causing a distraction. Perfect scope slam from Jinder. Jack wants to see WrestleMania in the Impact Zone. I don't see that, Jack. I don't even want to see it or picture it. Seth already looking for that stomp. Seth just looking for a pedigree, but backdropped over the top to the outside, right in front of Indus. Oh, big kick to the side of Seth's head. Chops from Seth. 3 of them in a row. And then a shot to the throat by Jinder. Jinder off the ring post. Crowd going behind Seth. Seth on the ring apron. Flying knee to Jinder from to the outside. Seth going in the face of Indus. I think that was Via he was going in the face of. Yeah, I think it was Via. O's coming down. Oh, Damian Priest is coming down with his briefcase. Is he teasing? Could Jinder and Priest have come to an agreement? Take down Seth and then Jinder gets a title shot? That'd be a dastardly storyline. God. Would you want that one, Taylor? Full circle on Seth, exactly. You have a little partnership. You say to Jinder, you help me win the title, you get a shot. Also, Indus get a shot at the tag titles. That is such an incentive for Indus and Jinder that it's crazy that you could pick that and use that as a way to get the title offset. Can see him doing a cash-in. Priest wins and then reverse decision because the official that was part of the Ginger match didn't ring to call the bell. Oh, maybe. I think that's a bit outlandish for what they'd probably want to do. Whatever happens, there isn't much time left. Oh no, we've got 6 minutes at best. This is probably the biggest issue, is if they'd have had the match start at like 22, 25 to, and you had a 20-minute match, then it feels more believable when Priest comes out to try and cash in on a tired, weary opponent. That makes more sense. So Priest sat on the outside. Abdominal stretch by Jinder. Seth gets out. Chop. Forearm. And another one. It'd be a terrible creative decision and would mean the briefcase mainly for the second time in 2 years for the men. Yeah. So 7 years? I can't believe it's 7 years since he won the title. So again, abdominal stretch. Really trying to sort of work on sort of the ribs, the back of Seth. Seth trying to elbow the leg. Manages to get some separation. Went for a clothesline, but nothing happening. We're getting Let's Go Rollins chants. Again, nothing on a clothesline. Forearm from Jinder. Back and forth with Seth. Remember watching him win it on the stream back to the US. 7 times about right, yeah. 354. Yeah, AJ took it off him because I think Brock was it Brock? Didn't want to work with Jinder but was happy to work with AJ. And they did. It was in the UK because the night before was when you had Pete Dunne debut on Monday Night Raw going up against Enzo Amore. And then the next night they filmed SmackDown and they had the title change in the UK. Seth was going for something in the corner but tossed to the ring apron by Jinder. Yeah, that's what you're thinking of, yeah. Huge cross body from Seth. 1, 2, kick out. Kick to Jinder. Seth was going to the outside. He still is going to the outside, but keeping his eye on Inder's share. Seth springboard senton, springboard moonsault, beautiful. 1, 2, kick out at 2. A weak Rollins knee, definitely intriguing. I mean, that landing is always going to be a bit rough on the knees from the moonsault. So Seth looking for a suplex. Jinder blocks it. Jinder gets Seth up into a vertical suplex, but can't complete. Seth into the Falcon Arrow. Beautiful counter. Seth trying to sort of get that blood pumping, get that adrenaline flowing. Seth went for the stomp, but eats a super kick. Seth replies with one of his own, going for a pedigree, lands the pedigree to Jinder. Not all of it. Knee went. Going for a pin. 1, 2. Referee pouring the leg on the referee only gets to 2. End of share pouring one of the legs on the rope. Seth up to the top, even with that bad knee. Oh, taking out End of share on the outside with a crossbody. Back onto the apron. What's he looking for now? Is he going to go for Jinder? Went for another huge crossbody. Jinder got out the way. Priest is never cashing in. No. Priest, at the minute, looks like he's going to cash in. He's got them cogs turning. He's thinking about it. Oh, you've got Drew there as well. Drew's just come out of the crowd. Drew's saying, keep running your mouth. Priest and McIntyre. Don't expect, no, Joe McIntyre, I no longer like you. I know, but it could cause a Jinder win. Jinder with a muscle. Seth kicks out at 2. We're about to overrun by the looks like it, maybe by a minute. If he does, it's going to be a failed cash in. Yeah. Jinder with right hands. Come on, Jinder. Come on, Jinder. We've got into, I think it's not Via. But Via's just tossed a steel chair into the ring. Briefcase off the skull of Rollins on the outside. Jinder with a Coloss. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Seth. Can't believe Seth kicked out of that. Briefcase and a Coloss. Via and Sanga ejected from ringside. Coloss attempts again. Counters. Gets the stomp. 1, 2, 3. Seth gets the win. Oh my goodness. Jinder lost. Good riddance. Boo. Yeah. Big thumbs down. Where is it? There it is. Big thumbs down. Back to catering. I don't think he should. I think that was great fun. Weakest Seth has looked in a while. Little bit. Yeah, I do think so. Maybe a little bit. But, I mean, that's it for Monday Night Raw. I think that was a banger of a show overall. We've seen a lot worse. We've seen better. Finished spot on 4 though. Yeah, WWE production and timing is usually absolutely spot on. But a great show again. Absolutely great show. Starting off with JD McDonagh and Dirty Dom versus DIY. That's got to be match of the night for me. It was such a good, absolute back and forth banger of a match. All day long, match of the night. Promo of the night, I'd probably go the Drew and Cody one. That was great fun. I don't think you can fault it. Both guys really got over, and it didn't feel very scripted, which is what I like. Can't stand it when it's super scripted, super formulaic, but that was a very good promo battle between the two. Performer of the night, who would I give that to? I'd probably give that to R-Truth, as always. It's brilliant. The stuff with Damian Priest backstage and the merchandise was good fun. I think the match itself was reasonable with Awesome Truth, Balor and Priest, but the money bit beforehand was again great fun. Watch Tony Khan put the title on Hook, yeah. Giving it to Drew for, is that Performer of the Night? Or is that Moment of the Night? Or what's that bit for? But out of everything, I'd probably give that a good 8 out of 10 for a show. I don't think there was many bad. I don't think there was really a bad segment in the show. I think there was a lot of good, and it was very entertaining. Performer for Drew. Performer, if he'd have had a match, I reckon that could be a good shout. But I think the opening promo was very good. But I think R-Truth just edges it for me. We know Drew is very good on the mic. We can't deny it. We can't. But I think overall, R-Truth for Performer, Match of the Night, JD McDonagh, Dirty Dom, and DIY. Moment of the night was R-Truth just all day long. And yeah, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It was a cracking show for me. Jack enjoyed that one. Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. And I reckon we'll probably be back on Wednesday night. Because Wednesday we've got AEW Dynamite with Anne. Sam said he's going to be back this Friday for SmackDown after covering TNA at the weekend. And then I'll be back Monday Night Raw, and I think the weekend as well for Royal Rumble. So I will be starting to put together a predictions quiz for everyone. Keep your eye on the Twitter, keep your eye on Facebook and everything else. And we'll basically let you know probably Friday SmackDown next week. We'll try and get it in the chat as well for everyone. Filthy Tom Lawler just gave a shout out to Io Sky. I mean, Io Sky is amazing. You can't blame him. But that is it. That is me done for this week. So who shall we have on the outro? If you're watching it back, yeah, do hit the like and share button. Subscribe to the channel. We do really appreciate all of that. But I shall see you in a week's time. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Hole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.